here we go, getting pumped up. Versus Wayzata Gold. This is a Wayzata team we haven't played yet. We don't know what that means. We'll find out. All right. We're having a little connectivity issues. If we do continue to have issues, we're going to move over just directly to YouTube. We're okay right now, though. Feel free to shoot something in the chat if things go down. All right. So we have a little bit of a line change from previous games. We still have Anthony in the back with Charlie, I believe, at the moment. Anthony out to Elliot. Elliot up to Abe. Wayzata grabs it. One-timer from Wayzata, just to make sure the boys are awake. Maddox with the puck. Maddox gets that up to Colin. Colin working his way. Gets it over. Oh! Almost returns the one-timer favor with Rowan there. Wayzata with a little dump and chase, gets past the boys, but we're going to cut them off at an angle here. They go center with it. Picked up by Rowan for the moment. Wayzata gets it back. Minneapolis. A little bit of space here. Rowan over to Colin. Wayzata has it behind the net. Wayzata out to their winger. Anthony gets that one up to Cullen. I'm sorry about the angle there. Mac McLean. Mac puts a shot on goal, goes a little wide. Charlie Dill taking a run. Anthony goes back to get it. Anthony with a nice pass over to Mac, gets picked up by Wayzata, and then there's an offsides call. So early goal, we're just going to chalk that up to knocking the rust off for the game. Minneapolis wins the draw. Maddox dumps that one into the corner. Mac goes to chase it. Maddox flicks that one up to Lucen. Finn in the corner. Finn fighting to have possession there. Wayzata has a few gold sweaters there, so they pick that one up. We get it back. Wayzata looking to have a little bit of a skate here. They go wide. Shot from the point. Blocked by Lewis. Blocked by Wayzata. We had 2 shots there. Got a little distracted trying to figure out the feed. If this kills one more time, we're going to go directly from YouTube. Wayzata out to the wing. Tries to get past Anthony, doesn't. And flicks that one up to Hawken, who's met by 3 Wayzata players. They're trying to work their way up the boards. Charlie Dill's there. Yes. Abe fighting for it. Great pressure by Abe Rowan. Stop by Ant. He's looking for someone to pass to. Gets that one across ice to Dill. He sends that one in the corner. There's no icing call. Abe's there. Abe with a pass to Elliott. Bounces off a skate. Wayzata picks it up. They get past our first defender. Then we pick it back up. Elliott with a shot. Blocked by one of the Wayzata players. Cullen looking to take one. Wayzata picks it up. They're behind the net. Send that one around. Zishi takes a swing. Wayzata grabs it though. Minneapolis shuts them down for the moment. Puck's still going in the wrong direction. They have a nice cross-ice pass that goes behind their player. Cullen really fighting for it. Gets knocked over. There's no call. Maddox tries to flick it, but picked up by Wayzata, and they get a little backhand. Nice shot by Wayzata. Puck gets sent in, blocked by Lewis. Mack in the corner fighting for possession. Great save by Lewis. Wayzata was along the wall. They went with a nice crisp pass and a shot on Lou, but shut down. All right, face off in our zone. Puck's loose. Anthony goes to fetch it. Finn's there. Mack comes up with it. Mack having a little bit of a skate. He's got Rowan on his right behind him. He's going to do a little bounce off the wall and chase it. Mack picks it back up. Wayzata grabs it, but Charlie's on the wall fighting for it. Anthony tries to get that one to Mack, but Wayzata takes a swat at it. They try to go center with it, but picked up by Abe. Abe's just got, well, he's got one in hot pursuit, but he might just have enough space. Nope, he finds himself on the wall. It's just Abe there. Cleared by Minneapolis. Shot from Wayzata goes wide. Wayzata still with possession. They bounce it off the back of the goal. Another shot blocked by Lewis. Lewis looking to cover that one. Successful. Minneapolis wins the draw. Charlie's there. Gets it up to Cullen. Cullen fighting for it on the boards. Wayzata grabs it. They send it over to their winger, who tries to go center with it, but picked up by let's see, Gavin. A little back and forth. Cullen tries to clear that one, but we have an offsides call. All right, picked up by Rowan. Rowan having a little run here. Shot by Rowan. Blocked by Wayzata. Cullen in the corner fighting for possession there. Rowan comes to grab it. Rowan centers it. Well, he takes a shot. Covered. So we're getting some shots on goal here. I mean, eight for Wayzata, 4 for Minneapolis, so we're still in this. Zishi picks it up. Tries to clear it. Wayzata grabs it. Elliott offsides. Elliott tries to kick it over the line, but we had a player offside, so we're just gonna try this again. Elliott to Finn. Finn chips that one up. Maddox does the same. A lot of back and forth here, so now we're on the wall. Wayzata comes out with it for the moment. But Zishi's there. All right, Mac clears that one. They wave off any offsides and icing. Nah, we're gonna have a tripping call there. So, Elliott goes to the box. We face off in our zone. All right, we got Rowan at center. Rowan wins the draw. Comes up with it. He's going to skate it. Gets knocked off the puck. We're going to have hooking on Wayzata. So all right. So yeah. So we've got 2 in the box. Anthony sends that one behind the goal. Defense tries to get back. Rowan's there, being a good center in front of the goal, trying to give some protection there. Charlie gets that one up to Rowan. Gets knocked off the puck. They're fighting for it on the wall. Anthony breaks that one up. Anthony trying to get rid of it. Gets it up to Abe. Back to Ant. Under the feet. Wayzata grabs it. Wayzata just sort of skated in. Takes a shot. Blocked by Lewis. Rowan with some ice. Rowan gets knocked off the puck. Abe trying to get in the way of it. Charlie effectively dumping that one back into the corner. Hawken tries to go center, bounces off a skate. Wayzata trying to get that one down the boards, but there's enough of our guys there. Hawken tries to go center with that. Wayzata intercepts. Abe clears that for us. Shot from the blue line, blocked by Max. Wayzata sitting in front of the goal, and they grab a top shelf. .3-0 Wayzata. Beginning of the second period. We've got Elliott at center, supported by Gavin, Colin. In the back, we have Max and Maddox, our new addition to the defensive line. Wayzata chips it off the boards. Elliott's there. Elliott with a great pass up to Cullen. Cullen's getting knocked over. Kind of got tangled up there. Zishi sends that one in. Goes behind the net. Elliott's there to fetch it. Does a nice job getting that one center to Max. Max over to Maddox. Up the wall. Offsides. Quick offsides call. We've got Rowan, Mac, and Finn up top. Charlie and Ant in the back. Finn going center with a shot. Great shot. Goes a little high towards the glove, and he grabs it, but we're fighting to clean that one up. We get a push. The kid's probably going to go to the box for that. Protecting his goalie, but after the whistle, so he's going to the box. We are on the power play. Charlie's there. Charlie goes cross ice. They're going to wave that off. Wayzata picks it up. Mac on the forecheck. Anthony grabs it. Ant goes center to Rowan. Going the other direction. Ant stops it. Gets it up to Mac. Gets to the center line. Wayzata picks it up. Wayzata trying to stick handle their way through. Not effective. Anthony loses the puck. He's fighting to get it back. They go center with it. Thankfully, Mac is there. Cleared by Finn. Mac grabs it. Mac gets knocked over in the corner. Wayzata picks it up. Blocked by Abe. And then they grab it back. They're going to try to get past RD, but Charlie was there to shut that one down. Sort of a whiff by Wayzata, follow-up shot blocked by Lewis. Anthony behind the goal trying to grab it. Now we got Abe back there. Wayzata trips her own player, gets it up to Abe. Oh. Abe couldn't quite get a stick on it. Rolling back to Charlie. Charlie working his way up the boards. Finds himself in the corner. Wayzata grabs it. Elliott was back there. Offsides. Nice job by Elliott getting back into position, covering his man. Elliott at center. Zishi chasing. Collision. Wayzata comes out with it. Try to put it in front of the net, but blocked. Shot, blocked by Lewis. They're going to try to get behind him. Cullen gets in there. Jump behind him. The ref doesn't look happy with something. I'm not sure what, but I don't necessarily see a whistle happening either. Nice job by Cullen getting behind Lewis on that. That was kind of awesome. All right, here we go. Cullen gets knocked over. Wayzata grabs it. They've got a man sitting there. We have a little breakaway opportunity. Blocked by Lewis. Love that. All right. Fighting. Zishi sends that one behind the net. Goes off for a line change. Puck's just kind of bouncing around there, but grabbed by Gavin. Takes a shot. Goes a little wide. Maddox tries to take a shot, bounces off a skate. Anthony tries to get a stick on it, picked up by Wayzata. This is kind of their bigger, faster kid. Takes a shot, blocked by Anthony. He's going around. Tries to take another shot. Minneapolis does a nice job of getting in the way of that. Cullen looking to have a skate here. A lot of Wayzata players. Maddox chops that one. Mac McLean. Mac trying to dangle his way through. Maddox tries to send that one in. Technically a shot on goal, blocked, covered by the Tendy. All right, Rowan at center. Finn and Mac up top. Charlie and in the back. Back to Dilly. Takes a shot. Mac tries to find Finn, but gets intercepted. Dill sends that one behind the net. Wayzata picks it up. Wayzata gets past us for the moment. Mac's there to chop that one. Puck goes in the air. Anthony. All right, nice block by Dill. He's gonna send that one down the ice. Great block by Lewis. Minneapolis. Kevin tries to get by him. It's just Anthony back there now. Does chop it, slows it down. They send it into the corner. Man behind the net. I think Lewis looked down and he's confused. He wasn't sure if it went in and kind of was sitting in front of him, but I think it went in and out. Hawken gets that one to Elliott, who goes center with it, picked up by Wayzata. Wayzata out to their winger. Zishi's there. Does a little skate around the ref, tries to clear it. Wayzata picks it up. Battle on the red line for the puck. Elliott gets that one up to Abe. We're fighting for it on the wall. Wayzata comes out with it. Max chops it up. Maddox slips. Might have stepped on the puck. Nice job by Max shutting that one down. Shot. Blocked by Lewis. They clean it up. Back to Charlie. Charlie bounces that off boards, tries to get it up to Abe. Wayzata gets possession. Wayzata goes center with it, picked up by Gavin. They're coming right through the middle. Thankfully whiff. Cullen comes in low. Knocks him off the puck. Gavin with some speed. Oh, almost. Charlie sends that one into the corner. Anthony fighting for it in the corner. Effective, gets it to Charlie. Charlie tries to cross that one to Gavin. We're going to have an icing call. So we do get a line change out of that. Fresh legs out there. 2 minutes and 55 seconds left on the clock in the second. 0-5 Wayzata for the moment. Shots on goal, 16 for Wayzata, 9 for Minneapolis. Maddox. Wayzata tries to go center, blocked by Zishi. Mac fighting for it. Max trying to get that out of there. A little carnage in the corner there. Finn's on the wall, trying to get that out of there. Maddox gives a shove, and we'll get a call on that. So Wayzata will be on the power play. Actually, he's called both of them. Great. So a little chippiness back and forth maybe, and I don't know who reacted to who, but they called them both. So we're even. We're just switching out some legs here. Minneapolis looking to get out of our zone. Charlie tries to get that one up to Hawk. Wayzata grabs it. Pressure by Anthony, bounces off his skate. He gets it, sends that one up the boards. Gavin, one defender, two Minneapolis skaters at the moment. They do a nice job of getting in the way. Sorry, that was Rowan. Knocking out to Abe. Takes a shot, tries to poke that one in. Blocked by Wayzata. Nice effort. Wayzata comes up with it. Takes a shot. Blocked by Lewis. Followed up with a clear by Anthony. Elliott tries to clear that one. Stopped by Wayzata for the moment. Wayzata finds himself right in front of the net. And they grab a corner. So we got about a minute on the clock before we can regroup with Coach. Mac fighting for it. Mac and Gavin. Rowan, I call him Gavin, sorry. The 6 and the 8 look similar. Mac gets pinned on the wall. They are going to call that. So as soon as we touch it, we'll get a whistle here. Elbow by Wayzata on Mac. Minneapolis wins the drop. Back to Maddox. Maddox having a little bit of a dangle. Wayzata picks it up. Rowan gets a stick in the way of it. Picked up by Zishi. Offsides. Abe with nice pressure. Anthony comes up. That is the end of the second period. All right, we're back. Elliott at center, supported by Hawken and Abe. Wayzata wins the draw. Skates through us. Trying to do a wraparound, but Anthony's there to block that one. Ant clears it. Elliott's chasing. In the corner. Nice pass. Up to Rowan. Wayzata grabs it. Hawkins by himself at the moment. He's going to have to beat out a couple guys here, but he's good at that. Oh! I mean, shot by Hawk right off the face. Got a lot of guys standing in the back on both teams, and we got this kid making a run. Manages to get past us for the moment. Takes a shot, blocked by Lewis. Wayzata in the corner. Goes center. Almost bounces, comes out with it. Picked off by Wayzata. Mac picks it up. Mac goes back to get it. Mac tries to go center with it. He's trying to get it desperately to Finn. They clear it. Max sends that one across the ice. Goes and gets it. Bianucci's in the back. Wayzata picks it up. They take a shot. They grab a goal. A lot going on there. Front of the net. Sorry, that was Dilly. Wayzata tries to put that one in front of the net. Hawken grabs it. Hawken Abe. Wayzata. Shot blocked by the skate of Abe. Saved by Lewis. Shot from Wayzata goes wide. Maddox is there. Wait for it on the wall. Minneapolis comes out with a great pass from Cullen. There we go. They're going to get a whistle there. Max got knocked over on the wall, and we'll have a penalty for Wayzata. Minneapolis fighting for it. Wayzata comes out with it. Anthony gets that one up to Elliott. Where's that? Yes. Oh! Cullen trying for a one-timer. He just gets plowed over. We're going to clear that one. That'll be ice unless it stalls out. All right, we got a man down. That's Cullen, I think. Just got kind of leveled out there. Putting in effort in front of the net. That is a tough kid. Looks like he's okay. All right, so we're gonna go in front of Wayzata's net. 3 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock. See if we can get one. All right, Rowan at center. Thing grabs it, gets knocked over. Mac fighting for it behind the net. Zishi takes a shot. Mac and Finn trying to poke that one in. But we have a whistle. I mean, that's the stuff right there. Just a cleanup crew in front of the net. Clean up those rebounds every time. Rowan wins the draw. McLean. Back. Sorry guys, I don't know. This is there's a streaming update change, I believe, that happened on this one, so I'll have to figure out what the deal is here. So you didn't miss anything. Wayzata on the attack. Saved by Lewis. A lot of junk going on in front of the net.
Only no shots given.
Yeah, no shots given. Yeah, the shots on clock are probably not accurate. Shot from Minneapolis. Hits one of our players. Unfortunately, hits Elliott. See, he's holding his face. Hopefully, he didn't catch him in the neck or anything. Caught a real, probably 10 feet away from him. Coach Todd's out there checking him out. He's working his way up. Can't quite tell where it hit him, but there's probably really only one spot it could be, right under the chin or the neck. All right, probably last play here. 42 seconds on the clock. This one didn't go the way we hoped. Sunnier day tomorrow.
Too many kids.
Ref just pointed at one of the kids and pointed to the box. That's us. Oh, Gavin had a check? All right, Gavin had a check, but we're not going to serve that time. So we are going to call the game. All right, we've played all the Wayzata teams.